up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Morbius. Now this is based on the Marvel Comics character Morbius the Living Vampire, which I am very familiar with because when I used to read like the Spider-Man comic books, he used to show up in those. I even remember him like on the Spider-Man, the animated series one that they have from the 90s, so I am very familiar with that particular character. Now he's played by Jared Leto in this film. Now this is also directed by Daniel Espinosa, I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, of course, the main plot of the film is about Morbius himself. He's trying to cure this disease that he has, where he's kind of like crippled-like. And once he does this, once he's trying to do this, he becomes like a living vampire after curing himself of this rare disease. The only problem with this is he has to consume like blood and so on, because there's also like artificial blood that he uses too throughout the film. But he actually has to consume like blood too as well. I think like regular like blood. So you know he tries to keep himself from like attacking people and so on. So I thought, and I've been hearing about the reviews for this film, like on Rotten Tomatoes and what the fans and everybody think too as well. And it has been getting delayed like a lot too, and it's finally getting released because this is supposed to originally be released I think like 2 years ago, and they're just now releasing it. But I thought it was a solid film, you know. It was kind of better than I thought. And again, you have Jared Leto playing Dr. Michael Morbius, and he's like suffering from like this rare blood disease, and he cures himself. Well, attempting to cure himself, he becomes like a living vampire. So he has all like these super abilities where he can fly and so on. He can hear real good. Like he can, I think, see like like this sonar radar thing that he has where he can like see where he can locate particular people or particular sounds. I thought that was kind of awesome how they did that. How he can like zone in on like different sound effects and so on when he's trying to locate a particular target or so on. Now he also has like a friend, and the film does have like a flashback sequence kind of towards the beginning of the film where you can see like his friend known as Milo Morbius. And he's like a young boy. You can see them as like two young boys, and they both have the same like sick kind of disease, you know, where they can't can't walk too well. So, you know, I don't want to go into it too much because it's kind of spoiler territory, but when the character actually gets older, like Milo himself, he's played by Matt Smith. So, like, then you have other characters in the film too, like Adria or Jonah, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She plays Martine, and she's actually like a scientist, and Michael's like, I guess you could say, love interest in the film, and she kind of helps him develop the cure and so on. You also have Jared Harris as email Nicholas, and he plays like a mentor or father figure for both Michael and Milo. He was always there ever since they were kids. Then you also have Tyrese Gibson, who shows up as a FBI agent known as Simon Strode, and he's the one who's like chasing like Michael, trying to find where he's located and all that kind of, and always suspects that it was him attacking all these victims and so on. Now there's also like then you have Al Madriel, I think that's how you pronounce, who plays Rodriguez, and he's also the agent that's along for Tyrese Gibson's character too. They're both agents who are pursuing Michael Morbius. But overall, it has like Easter eggs, like because you know this one is definitely connected to like the Venom film. That particular film, as far as like the Marvel films go, so it has like a little references to that. And this is a spoiler too. I don't want to touch on it too much. And then of course we saw Michael Keaton in the trailers and short, and he kind of shows up too. But I don't want to get into it too much. But there are Easter eggs throughout the film, especially like once you get to like, the credit scenes and so on. They have moments where like there's like Easter eggs, so you have to watch all the credits and so on. But the overall, I thought the film was pretty exciting. It has like a nice pace to it. I thought like some of the visuals were pretty decent. Like the action scenes, I like how Morbius can like jump all around and fly around and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, his sonar thing I thought was awesome. He can like zone in, like on like the sound effects and so on. So I thought that's pretty cool. You could tell he had trouble with like the flight moments where he had to fly and so on. It was something like that with them parts too. But it is like a very bloody and like not too bloody, but like graphic film. You know, like it's like very like has like a strong vampire type feel to it because the people got suck blood and all that. And of course, like the antagonist of the film, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm sure a lot of people probably can figure who it is, especially like familiar with like the comics and so on. But I don't want to get into all that, you know. I even saw it coming in the way that it was going to be him, who turns out to be like the villain of the film. But then I thought it was a pretty solid film. It was interesting and fun, getting like a better look at the Morbius character himself too as well. So yeah, Morbius, I'm gonna give this I want to give it a C, but I really did enjoy it much more than I thought. It was entertaining. You know, the pace was good. It had some cool fight sequences. I think like some of these abilities was awesome. I'm giving this a B-. And I'll definitely recommend this for like fans with like the Marvel Comics character Morbius, you know, so I'll definitely recommend it for that crew. And don't forget, this is part of like the Sony Pictures like universe where it's connected to like Venom and so on. So I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.